You can have the drone, you know, facing right or... No. No. No!
Got 'em tangled in the web. Whoa. Taking on everything I can. Whoa. Got 'em tangled in the web.
Alright guys, today is gonna be a wild day for me because I am going to unbox my first Spider-Man hot toy
ever.
And for those of you who don't know, if you're a newcomer here, my name is Lucas and I have made a Spider-Man Homecoming fan film based off of the appearance of the homemade suit from Spider-Man Homecoming. The one with the funny goggles, the one with the loose women's sweater, and a really cool design of a hoodie.
And surprisingly,
this tiny production of a Spider-Man fan film has over 12 million views on YouTube today.
What? This is not happening.
But here's what's bonkers. It's been 5 years and I'm still getting 10 to 20,000 views every day for this film. I know, it's hard to believe it. I sometimes have to wake up and pinch myself really hard to see if this is true. I mean, I've got kids in the comment section that said that they grew up with this Spider-Man fan film and they felt motivated to make their own Spider-Man film because of this. And some kids have even watched it over 5 times, over 10 times.
I've watched this fan film at least 40 times.
And I don't even think I've watched it that many times.
Liar!
I've always wanted to pay tribute to this Spider-Man fan film that is so endearing to me. I want there to be a way to remember all the blood, sweat, tears, and pain, and happiness that came along with this film. So, what other better way than to own a realistic 1/6 scale version of this Homecoming suit that I love so much. And guys, this is my first Spider-Man hot toy ever. So this is a very special one to me. And let me tell you guys this. There are so many Spider-Man hot toy figures out there. There is the Sam Raimi suit, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit, Amazing Spider-Man 2. They got the Homecoming suit, the Stealth suit, the black and gold suit, the integrated suit, and the new red and blue suit from at the end of No Way Home. Guys, look at the shine. Look at the texture. Look at that facial expression. That is Tom Holland through and through. And guys, I have a question for all of you. Which movie Spider-Man suit is your favorite and why? I'd love to hear it down in the comment section below and we can start a Spider-Man suit conversation if you want.
Hey guys, what's up? And I'm gonna tell you guys what my favorite Spider-Man suit is and why. So, me personally, my favorite suit is the Tobey Maguire suit. But you know what's funny? That Peter just makes the suit, then randomly has it. Like, how does that guy do that? It looks realistic. Like, it looks what a Spider-Man suit would look like in real life. They actually showed us him drawing the suit too. And I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, that's everything from me. Oh, wait. Okay, and guys, remember to stay hydrated. Not sponsored.
If this figure is anywhere close to where I imagine it to be, who knows? Maybe this won't be my last Spider-Man hot toy. But I always told Galloroid Productions, hey buddy, your Spider-Man Stealth Mission fan film was such a big hit, and you used the Night Monkey suit in this film, which like nobody else has done it. So I was like, bro, if you know, why not get the Stealth Suit hot toy, post it in your shelf, and it'll look super duper awesome with the rest of your collectibles. But without further ado, let's open this. I don't even think I'm ready to, but let's get it on with it. Alrighty then. So some of you might be wondering, Lucas, why does this say Far From Home? Doesn't this suit take place in Spider-Man Homecoming? Well, that's true, but this one is a movie promo version of the homemade suit. So there is an extra accessory that the Homecoming one does not include, and you'll get to see it real quick. So we see this really cool effect of Mysterio's dome here, and then with Spider-Man homemade suit, and this, guys, is a movie masterpiece because it appeared in the movie
In a sweatsuit.
Spider-Man Far From Home. So the really cool thing about this box is that you can flip it open just like this, and you get to see a better view of the homemade suit with the pants and the sleeves, and you get to see a little drone there. What I think is really cool is the digital effects. Like you can see that this part of the hoodie and this part of the arm is kind of like masked with this energy shield projection type thingy. And you got the Illuminati here. Oh, it's so cool that there's like the string for the sweatpants there. A lot of attention to detail. All we need to do is open this cover. We see the Mysterio in the back lurking mysteriously. Haha. And then here is the figure. And oh my gosh, guys, I am so excited to take a look at this. Let's get right to it. Gosh, I hate this thing. Oh, why do all toys have this? Okay, after removing the tape, all we need to do, oh cool, the instructions. All we need to do is get our fingers in there and slide it out just like this. And we can say goodbye to the box real quick.
Bye-bye now.
All right, now this is a better look at the figure. You can see the goggles there, but now let's take a closer look at the accessories. All right, everybody, before you dive into your figure, I would strongly advise you to look at the instructions. It'll show you the correct way to insert the hologram effect to display your drone and your action figure, as well as how to slide the little piece into the drone for the stand, and as well as your articulation. Alrighty, first of all, let's start with the display base. I love this a ton. It's very vibrant, kind of techy, and there are rough surfaces on the side, but the Spider logo is all smooth. And you also get this this passport stamp, SpiderMan homemade suit, perfect description. And guys, this is a very, very beefy display pole. Much more heavy duty than my Star Wars Clone Trooper one, because not only do you have to fit a figure in, but also the freaking drone. The next step is the hologram effect for the display base. Oh, cool. You can totally see through it. That's pretty amazing. But the texture of this thing, I'm not a big fan of. And in the instructions, it tells you that you have to fold it in a certain way. And I just have the fear of breaking this. As you can see, it's already whitening in the middle because of the tear. I'll let you guys know if this display option is any good, and you guys can be the judge of it too. Now, let's get to the hands. So this Spider-Man figure comes with 4 pairs. This one is not only a fist, but also contains a hole so that you can insert the Spider-Man webs on it. Looks pretty great. We also got a pair of flipping hands. I love the paint job. You can clearly see the fingernails, and you can see the wrinkles of the suit too. And it's a little bit dirty, it's not pristine. The sticking to the wall hands. You can see that the fingers are all spread out nicely. The web shooters here, and this just looks so good. I can't wait to take some photos with this. Now, let's look at the web effects. And this one is the regular sized webs. These ones are extension webs. This little piece is pretty cool. It connects to this here so that you can, stick it to a wall or something, make it look like Spider-Man just shot out the web and landed. This web is kind of the coolest because you can have Spider-Man holding it like this and makes it look like that he's got a long string of webbing and he is ready for battle. Now, you guys might be wondering, which webs are these? I didn't know that Spider-Man shot out unicorn horns. Well, if you remember in the movie, Spider-Man, when he was fighting Mysterio, he shot these smoke effect webs. Spider-Man also comes with 3 pairs of goggles. We can see the normal eyes. We can also see the the squinting eyes as well. You can barely see the white part. And a set of totally open eyes. If you guys look very closely, you can see a lot of texture and, those micro holes. The coolest accessory of them all, and you guys know exactly what it is. It is Mysterio's drone. And my, does this look so darn good as a 3D model. Like, this thing is so beefed up and so ready to fly and shoot at you. And I really like how scuffed up this drone is. It's not a brand new drone. It's definitely seen action, and it has definitely, fired towards Spider-Man. We can see that there are fans in the bottom and on the side. We can see a lot of weaponry, that this fires out. as well as, you know, these artillery that comes from the top. This thing is so filthy. I love it so much. It's just full of detail. I feel like every time I look at this drone, I'm gonna see something new. So you just slide this piece in, and I think it's as simple as this. Okay, see? Now it clicks in, and you can have the drone, you know, facing right or... No. Guys, next time remember, please look at your instructions. This part came off in a really awkward way, and I don't know if this is broken or... Oh my gosh. It clicks in, okay? It clicks in, but it's not like as stable as before, so please be careful with your action figures. I am very sad right now. But guys, let's get back into action and check out the figure! Okay. Guys, I'm sorry, I just needed a second. I present to you the homemade suit by Hot Toys. And I am literally having a problem, you know, finding the right words to describe this. I'm speechless right now. This is amazing. Like, this is exactly what I thought of it and so much more. Okay, let's start with the head. So you guys can see that this is kind of a fuzzy material. It's a little bit like a micro cloth or a towel or something. And the eyes look gorgeous on the suit. By the way, they are magnetic. So if you want to take them off and switch up the eyes, this is how you do it. And who the heck are you?
Yo, mama!
But the way to apply it is just to literally put it back on. And there you have it. It's the eyes. Don't make it look too weird, just at the right distance. Okay, so this is a hoodie. It's a separate piece of hoodie. That's so amazing, right? So if I like lift up the hoodie a little bit, you can see that, you know, there is a blue sweatshirt underneath. And some of you might be wondering, like, Lucas, is this a real functioning zipper or is this just for show? Well, I'm proud to present a real working zipper for this suit. And if you really want, you can take out the whole thing, but I'm not going to. And these strings are made out of real metal, same as the zipper. The hood, let's see if it's even wearable. Cause like in my Spider-Man fan film, I have the hood displayed. This is not a good idea. Bro, this toy and the suit look so similar. I can't process this. So wow. This looks great. This looks just like my movie.
Hey, you know Peter Parker?
Yeah, that loser?
Yeah, he's my friend.
This looks wonderful. And you can manipulate the strings a little bit to make it look like it's flying in the wind. The tailoring is exceptional, really well done. Maybe a little bit of rough edges here, but honestly, this is Spider-Man. He's been through a lot. So I'll just keep the hood on for this. We can see that, you know, the sweatshirt is made out of a very stretchy fabric, so you can go ham on your posing. And there is like a muscle definition, so you can, so Spider-Man isn't that skinny. You know, you can flex him a little bit here. We see the web shooters. Remember, guys, this is Tom Holland Spider-Man's first pair of web shooters, and it looks amazing. You can see that, you know, there's a little bit of gold wash here to really make it look battle worn as well as metallic. And here is the fisted hand. So I'm gonna show you guys how to apply the web shooters here. It's really simple. We're gonna find a little hole here, if you guys can see it, and then basically just attach it right here. And there you have it. Spider-Man shooting off into the distance. Very simple, but just be careful. You don't want to break your webs. Now let's go down to the sweatpants. You know, it's the same material, the same stretchy, very, very flexible material. And it's so clean looking. I love it. This is amazing. We also got the long socks here. It's, again, very stretchy, maybe more stretchy than this fabric. And I really like, you know, how it folds down because the socks are a little too long. And it's kind of shiny too. If you have good lighting, you know, these socks will pop. As well as these shoes here. They're basically like ankle-less shoes. You know, we got the black soles, very athletic wear, kind of rubbery looking as well. This is really, really cool. I am just in love with this entire suit. This is honestly my favorite Hot Toy by far. And if you want to compare it with the drone, like, this drone is not tiny. Like, you can see you know, that it takes up half of the space. So it's really cool to see them battle together. Now, changing hands on this is super simple. If I want to change into a pair of flipping hands, all I need to do is plug it on here, just like that. Now, Spider-Man is a rock and roll star. Woo! Oh my gosh. This is so sad. It looks like Spider-Man just got beaten up by his enemy, or he just woke up and he's like really drowsy right now. Okay, how's this? I readjusted the eyes a little bit. This looks a lot better. Looks like Spider-Man is concentrating and focusing and honing in on his Peter tingle. And the cool thing about these eyes is that they're interchangeable. So you can pose it up differently. Kind of looks like Spider-Man is winking at the audience. I really like it. It's all up to you. Okay, so this is how you apply that long string of web and Spider-Man, you know, shooting out this thing. Looks really cool. And there are so many ways of displaying these webs, and it's really all up to the creator to think of the most dynamic pose, because this thing is a posing beast. And now let's go over the articulation right now. Okay, so for the head, you know, we got free range of motion. We can look all the way up basically, and very low down, looking at the ground. His head can tilt side to side, and you know, basically just a 300-degree angle. So wherever direction you want Spider-Man to look. This is completely made out of fabric, so that means there's no armor and there's no leather getting in the way. So the arms can move out 90 degrees, easy T-pose, as well as moving forward, you know, easy peasy, as well as moving backwards. The hips are really loose. You can crunch in, you can crunch out. Oh, that is really far. So he can be like dodging bullets and stuff. It can go side to side. And then the legs are pretty amazing too, because we can kick 90 degrees up. We can have Spider-Man do the splits, just like that. Spider-Man's knee is double jointed. Oh, also, his elbows are double jointed too. Any way you want. See, look, it can bend so far that it can look like Spider-Man's punching himself. These strings, however, they are not wired, so you can't pose them. You can't have them posed in a super dynamic pose, but it's good enough. The shoes, though, they're pretty awesome too, because the ankles can move this up unnaturally and then to the side as well. Very easy. But the cool thing about this is that this has toe articulation. So you can pose Spider-Man basically, you know, climbing walls with this toe pointed to the air. But I would say be careful, because this is a very hard piece. So you don't really want to bend this and snap it. So after much trial and error, I was able to successfully snap everything into place. It's a little bit flimsy looking, not gonna lie. It feels very unsafe, but the way to apply this is super simple. All you need to do is place, you know, your drone or your display base in the center of it. And personally, I don't think it looks that bad. You know, it's kind of a 3D environmental diorama piece, so I really appreciate it. But the thing is, you know, I just really wish that, you know, these pieces can stick up a little more to make it look more tight and composed. All right, so the first pose we have is Spider-Man laying one foot on the drone, and he is getting ready to leap off that drone to probably another one or a safer spot. But this is super cool looking, and Spider-Man is, you know, moving his head towards another direction, you know, concentrating on his firepower to the nearest building. And yeah, pretty cool, huh? Okay guys, I'm going a little bit apostate mode, but you can interchange the Clone Trooper forearm armor if you want. And I think that this looks super cool. Kind of gives him a more beefed up version, but I don't know why'd you do that, really. Just maybe out of curiosity, but this is what it looks like. All right, so I really like this pose is because Spider-Man is jumping in midair. You can see the natural wrinkles in his sweatshirt, and Spider-Man is about to throw the biggest left hook of his life. And he looks very determined, and oh my gosh, this is so sick. If you guys like have a particular Spider-Man suit that you are like a huge fan of, I would say, man, dude, go for it. These things, I swear, like, this is only a fabric suit. I can't imagine if it was like the integrated suit, how there is actually like rubber plus the spandex. Like, that integration would look so sick as a hot toy form. So, you know, the choice is yours, guys. If you guys like this video, please leave a generous thumbs up. Share it with your friends if they're Spider-Man fans too. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.